Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the Patreons. Make sure to subscribe, guys. We are trying to hit 50,000 subscribers until the end of the year. A lot of time, but make sure to subscribe so that we can get there. Okay guys, so let's keep it going. And yeah, we are playing out my favorite aircraft of all time. If you know me, you know that I love my MiG, and the 29 is just my baby, right? And just got a kill there with pressing F16 that was actually trying to kill one of our MiGs, right? And he was very tunnel visioned, and then we just pushed on him while he was attacking the other guy. And then the R27ER is just amazing, right? So yeah, we had the changes on the BR, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it. It's kind of weird, to be honest. I have to actually make a request for you guys. Please, for the love of God, go out there, play the MiG-29, okay? Because you're going to see in a couple of next matches, you're going to see a lot of matches that I was basically alone with a MiG-29 against 2 to 3 4th gens, including other MiG-29s and F-16s and F-14s and stuff, that it's just problematic to face a lot of these 4th generation aircraft when you have a lot of MiG-27s, Su-22s, Su-17s, and MiG-21s and stuff. It is just hard, man, sometimes. Not because of the aircraft itself can deal with those things, but the grind is so large, man, sometimes that people just don't have the 4th generation, I think, and they don't play it yet, the aircraft. And then you become like kind of a lone wolf fighting all of these hordes of aircraft. So yeah, this is still happening, and I blame the grind, not the players, obviously. The grind is very large, so a lot of people are still grinding these aircraft. So yeah, I'm still grinding. I mean, I still don't have the Block 10 for the US, the Tornado GR1, for example, and I have the content creator partnership that helps a lot. So yeah, just for you to understand how big the grind is, right? So yeah. But anyway, it was an amazing addition, this 12.0. You can kind of not feel it right now. I will probably make another video like during the weekend for this particular aircraft, because you are the top dog, right? So you are facing the down tiers every single match. If there isn't that many 4th generation flying, as I said, you will see a lot of thirds. So not a lot of thirds, Jesus Christ, a lot of 3rd generations, right? So what I mean, ignore that. But and you are going to basically stomp everybody, or you're going to end up in that position that I said, alone against a lot of 4th generations, and you will end up dying a lot. I try to fly high with it. It can be done, but you really need to fly high, like 7,000-8,000 at least meters, right? So that you can actually avoid a little bit of the raiders, and then you can get people from above. I still think that flying low right now, especially in these smaller maps, it is still a more reliable strategy for most players, okay? So yeah, you are going to be the top dog, so you can do stuff like this. I mean, it's just R27's doing, I mean, this one I think it's going to miss. Let me check, I don't remember. Yeah, it missed, I don't know how it missed, but still, you just have the ground to actually have another type of way to defeat missiles, basically. So yeah, indeed, I'm going to actually make a video trying to defeat missiles, BVR missiles and stuff, just trying to show to you guys the way that I do it, because we have 2 types of ways to actually do that. And using the ground, you can actually basically avoid having to actually notch and do even go cold against some missiles like the Phoenix or even the R27ER and 7M. So it is problematic. And of course, there is always an AIM-9L that refuses to actually go for a flare. The R60M is doing that as well, but less a little bit. The AIM-9L is still a little bit better on that. But still, it's an amazing aircraft. The 12.0 obviously doesn't help it a little bit. I mean, it doesn't matter too much, because you are the top dog. So technically you're going to just face these down tiers and the same tiers as you, right? The same battle rankings as you. But the thing is, with the way that everything is on the future, a little bit, from like 2 or 3 days, I think it will take a little bit of time to stabilize itself and stuff. You will see a lot more 12.0s against 12.0s than what we have right now. People are going to start to get it more and play a lot more, so you will end up having to fight a lot more of these 12.0s. So yeah, technically it is a little bit better like worse for these aircraft, but they can take it, right? It's amazing that we are having the BR decompression. It will help a lot of tiers, a lot of 10.7s, a lot of 10.3s, a lot of 11.0s. It will just become a better game overall, and especially going through to the future. I mean, we are going to face these things, like feel these things for a long time, a very long time. So yeah, very, very welcome addition. And as you see here in this particular battle, you can see what I was saying actually, that it was a problematic thing that happened. So yeah, F-16 there, MiG-29, and then another F-16 is coming. The Mirage went away, and the F-5E will be destroyed. Su-22 there is that. So you will see that I will be facing a lot of 4th generations in a few minutes, being alone against these guys. So yeah, and then becomes a kind of you cannot just escape anybody because there's so many of them. So for example, this MiG tried to escape. I created him. I almost got killed by an AIM-9L from the F-16. Another AIM-9L coming from another F-16, as you see. So I already am at the defensive position. Almost got killed. And the MiG-29 is going away. One of the F-16 is going to try to run away. But the other F-16 are just, I mean, I'm slow. I'm hot due to the engines, right? And then he has the ability to just kill me right here. I lost all the flares and it was done. So this is kind of happening a lot. Sometimes the matchmaking is adding you sometimes alone against like 3, 4, 5 4th generation, or at least like 2 or 3 against like 5, 6. So you do need to be careful with that. It is still a problem, and it is probably the only reason why the MiG-29 is not stumping, because there isn't that many of them compared to the F-16s and F-14s, to be honest. So you don't see a lot of MiG-29s just stumping because, and together with some bugs with the Raider is still kind of just going for chaff, but I see that happening in a lot of Raiders. The Mirage 2001 is doing that. The vegan one is doing that. I see a lot of people complaining about it. Even the F-16 one. Sometimes the F-14, but a little bit less. So I don't know what is happening. But pulse Doppler Raiders should not go that much for chaff, I don't think. I mean, if the radiation is that big, yeah, obviously it can overwhelm the ability of the radar to actually just filter out the standing still stuff. But it's kind of complicated. It feels like it's too much. Sometimes the guy fires 1 or 2 chaff and the radar is already losing its mind, right? So kind of weird. So we have to wait. Maybe there will be some bug fixes and stuff that we can still hope for. But the game is improving, and the 12.0 BR just helps a lot. I will be doing a lot more videos on this, so let me know in the comments what aircraft you want to see. I plan to do all the top tiers ones first, so MiG-29, F-16, F-14, and then probably today, even if I have the time, the J-35D, because that one's just a very, very long awaited one for this type of thing, for BR, basically going down, right? And then on the upcoming days, I will be flying more versions of the F-16. I will be flying the other aircraft like the MLD that doesn't have a BR change, which I find kind of funny. Especially the Mirage 2000, man. Facing 10.3s like a lot of times, and it's just amazing at that. You can get like 6 kills every down tier match. It's very easy to just club those guys. So it really needs to be at least 11.7. And the MLD as well, man. Those are R24s together with R60Ms. It is just way too OP for an 11.3 aircraft. It really needs to go up. So there are some minor things. There is the F4F that I wanted to basically fly again as well. So keep an eye out. Make sure to subscribe. As I said, we are doing a lot of videos on that. And I see you guys on the next one. Let me know in the comments, as I said. And sorry for this guy to actually doing this, but he was just going to jump or use the A system, as a lot of people do, to just camp on the airfield. So yeah. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and